Assalamualaikum and good day, Dr. Azhar. In this assignment for company review and strategic plan, we will be talking about Dilori Online Sendirian Berhad. Before we begin, let me introduce the team members. We consist of 6 members, which is Aisyah, Cassandra Ella, Nur Anissa Soleha, Siti Fatima, Siti Juliana, and Shermina.
Hi, my name is Nur Anissa Soleha binti Muhammadin. My student ID number is 2018805104. The reason I'm here today to explain further on the executive summary for this project. So as we know, the management plan of a company is one of the most crucial parts of the company, since it helps to ensure the company is able to run smoothly and efficiently without any hesitation. The purpose of this study is to dive further into the management plan of the local logistics company, Dilori Online Sendirian Berhad. In order to complete this project, we have studied and examined the business strategy of the startup company. Dilori in general is known as a logistics service provider. They serve moving services, cross-border moving services, parcel delivery services, and business-to-business services. Furthermore, we have also done a SWOT analysis of the company by comparing it to its competitors. The intention is to look for the best solution for their main concerns. The performance of the is also evaluated by using the internal and external factor evaluation mix. The score will determine whether Dilori is a strong or weak organization, both internally and externally.
I'm Siti Fatima, and I will begin with the background of the company. Dilori is a logistics company that is established back in 2014 by Nadia Shafiq and Go Chihao as its co-founders. This logistics company provides an online moving service whereby the customer can place the booking directly via the website or mobile apps. The goal of these young co-founders is to bring the lorry rental industry to a new level for the customers. Next, the vision of the organization is to be the most trusted logistics provider and market leader in Southeast Asia. In terms of this part, Dilori indeed has expanded its business to other parts of the sea country. However, the organization sure still has a long way to go, and we will dive further into this later. The mission of Dilori is to be the bridge that connects people by providing a progressive platform for everyone. Over the years, the startup business has shown a gradual improvement in this part, but then again, this will be discussed further in details. Let's further continue with the core values of Dilori. To make it short, the core values of the organization involves each parties, which in this case is the employee, the driver partner, and most importantly, the customer. Next, when it comes to objective of Dilori, they surely connect the consumer with their driver partner to a new level. However, they could use some suggestion in order to be the best and most efficient solution, which will be discussed further. And here is the organizational structure of Dilori. Apart from Nadia Shafiq and Go Chihao as its co-founders, there are few other chiefs in the organization. And among all of them, as we may see under the CEO, which is Ethan Lim, there are 3 others general manager. In this company, these 3 general manager are the one who directly generates revenue for the company. And Go Chihao and Nadia Shafiq are also one of their board of directors.
My name is Siti Juliana. My student ID is 2018817838. I'm here to present Chapter 2, the input stage. The input stage highlights the fundamental data that must be present in order to develop strategy. Strategy formulation analytical framework basically consists 3 items, which is the external factor evaluation EFE matrix, the internal factor evaluation IFE matrix, and the competitive profile matrix CPM. Do you know what is competitive profile matrix? It is an essential strategy management tool for comparing the company with the top players in the sector. A competitive profile matrix gives the company a clear view of its advantage and disadvantage compared to its rivals. Now, as an strategist, we already calculate using the critical success factor to compare Dilori with the competitor, which is Lalamove, and the critical success factor consists of price competitiveness, customer loyalty, brand reputation, e-commerce, and wide range of services. Based on the competitive profile matrix above, Lalamove company is relatively stronger than the lorry because of the score is at 3.55 to compare with the lorry 3.2. Now moving on to the external factor metric. A strategy tool called external factor evaluation metric is used to analyze a company's external environment and to spot a potential opportunity and threat. We given the rating number range from 4 to 1. For the opportunities, we have a lot of moving package and increase in customer loyalty, increasing demand for service, and collaboration with a big platforms such as Shopee and Lazada. For trade, we have a new taxes related to product, inflation, competitor, and the total that we got for external factor evaluation is a 2.60. The total weighted score of 2.60 shows that the capacity of the company to adapt to external variable is above average. Moving on to internal factor metrics. Internal factor evaluation metric is a strategy tool that evaluates a firm's internal environment and to reveal its strengths and weaknesses. It consists of information on the strengths or weaknesses of the company. We rated 4 as a major strength, 3 minor strength, 2 minor weakness, and 1 is a major weakness. This is the IFE, and the key external factor is strength, which is collaboration with big company, IKEA, Shopee, and Lazada, returning customer, and various type of service. Weaknesses is a customer service, lack of resources such as a driver, especially in the south of north area, price competition, and marketing. The total is 2.7, which is a high score, and the company is strongly against their competitor.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day to my lecturer, Dr. Azharina binti Zakaria, and everyone. My name is Aisha binti Abdul Khalif. Today I will present to you regarding the chapter 3, the matching stage. Before we start, please allow me to explain about SWOT metric. SWOT metric is the most common tool used by a company to design a strategy. It also helps the company to derive or to identify which of the most appropriate to the requirement of internal and external factors. Apart from that, it also helps the company to create a competitive advantage or to align with the business environment. Number 1 is expo strategies. Proposed strategy 1 is strength, returning customer, plus opportunity, customer loyalty. The lorry can start providing a thank you letter or an email to show some gratitude and appreciation to the customer, by providing the customer feedback form to the customer to share their experience for the company to improve in the future. Proposed strategy number 2, strength is various service provided to the customer plus opportunity moving package. After service are done, the lorry can start promote the other service and give some discount. For example, give a 5% for the other service to the same customer, or give 10% discount on insurance coverage on moving package. Lastly, the lorry can give 3 free boxes on second services. Number 2 is WO strategies. Weakness is lack of services, which is the driver, plus opportunity, the increasing in customer demand. The lorry should give some allowances to the driver to motivate them. Apart from that, the lorry should educate the driver to always be more professional in front of the customer. Inform them that the customer is one of resource of income. Once the customer is happy with the service, the potential of customer demand will increase. Proposed strategy number 2, weakness is marketing plus opportunity, the collaboration with the big company. The marketing department should be more active to promoting the services, not only on social media. Try to find other big companies such as the manufacturing companies, furniture companies, and many more to create the brand awareness. As for existing customers like Lazada and Shopee, create a good relationship so if unpredicted problem happens, they can give some consideration during the fixing process. Number 3 is ST strategies. Proposed strategy number 1 is strength, the various services provided to the customer, plus threat is competitor. The lorry should expose more widely the service to the customer. For example, help the recent victims of flood disaster by disposing of the furniture that was destroyed by the flood. At the same time, can implement corporate social responsibility. This situation can indirectly improve the quality of the lorry in the eyes of community. Proposed strategy number 2, strength is collaboration with the big company, plus Trade is competitor. The lorry can offer the coupon or voucher for customer, especially to the buyers from these two online platforms such as Lazada and Shopee, who use the courier services. For example, give a voucher of 10% for the item purchase more than 100 ringgit and above to compete with the other competitor. Number 4 is WT strategies. Proposed strategies number 1 is weakness is customer service plus strength is competitor. The top management need to send the customer service for training to improve the skill of the employees to answer the call from the customer or to attend to the customer inquiry. Put the competitors as the benchmark in improving skill and knowledge of the customer service. Apart from that, find a solution in improving the chatbot inquiry as well. Proposed strategies number 2, weakness is price competition plus the trend is inflation. Based on the information from Bank Negara website have mentioned that the inflation average is 2% to 3% and the lowest among in the global. But for sure will give an impact on company and the company's business. To keep the business sustainable and to maintain the support from the loyal customer, the lorry can find the other supplier of boxes and wrap use to reduce the cost of material and at the same time can slightly increase the cost of goods or services sold or service charge. Lastly, the summary of SWOT metric. It will help the employees to improve their quality of work, understand clearly the main direction or mission and vision of the company. It will lead to achieving the goal, can elevate the service provided by the company and generate more income for the company. Indirectly, will contribute to Malaysia's economy in the logistics sector. But it takes two to tango to make the aim become to reality. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.
A method of strategic management for the upper management is the Quantitative Strategic Planning Metric, QSPM. The technique is also employed in the creation of the marketing strategy. The approach displays to the user which of the chosen solution is the most practical and give its priority over other possibility. Conducting an examination of a company internal and external surrounding is inherent in such studies such as SWOT analysis. Several research studies conducted, advantages and disadvantages are truly weighed and specific courses of action are chosen. The process of making a QSPM metric is explained in detail. First, there are a few important parts on the inside and outside. There are strengths and weakness in the internal factors category, while there are opportunities and risks in the external factor category. It's the same as the all IFE and EFE in that each factor is given a certain weight. Different levels of importance are given to both external and internal factor by giving them different weights. When you add up all of the weights, they should equal. Following the completion of QSPM, we will determine which approach a corporation should use. Sharmina, one of my group members, will discuss how our QSPM turned out.
Thank you, Cassandra, for the introductions of the Quantitative Strategic Planning Matrix QPSM. Hi, my name is Sharmina binti Tomardi, and for today I would like to elaborate more about the strategic formulation, the last stage, which is the decision stage. Okay, we are identifying 4 alternative strategies that the lorry should consider to implement into their company. Okay, for the first alternative strategies are customer engagement, followed by the giving insurance, offering multiple packages, and the last alternative strategies is giving a relevant pricing. There are 6 steps to develop a QSPM. The first step is a list of all the key external and internal. And the step 2, assign weight to each external and internal key factors. This step 1 and the step 2, we can directly take the input from the EFE and IFE metrics. And for the step 3, examine the stage 2 metrics and identify alternative strategies. And for the step 4, we determine the attractiveness scores, AS. And for the step 5, we compute the total attractiveness scores, which is TAS, at the table. And for the last step is, we compute the sum total attractiveness scores, which is, in the end, we compare which is the higher total
method that we can be the best alternative strategies should the company consider implementing. From these alternative strategies, we can see that giving a relevant pricing is the best feasible alternative strategies, where its core, the highest sum total attractiveness scores, which is 5.5, compared to the other alternative strategies. For example, giving insurance, where the total of attractiveness score is just 4.10. The company should keep the package's delivery price are as per industry standard. High pricing as to compare with the competitors can sweep your customer to choose more on them. Whereas if the company lowering the price compared to the competitors, it will attract new customers to come to our company.
To summarize the above finding, the overall score above shows that despite Delory has its strength in offering a good product to consumer, they also have a strong competitor. From the above score, we could provide a few suggestions for Delory to work in developing the strategies which are to improve on their weaknesses, to fight against the competitor, as well as to gain customers' loyalty.